Hello students, welcome to yet another class of accountancy, ISC class 12, chapter number 6, issue of shares. We have completed all the topics of this chapter. We have covered all the concept. Now we are going to discuss few more questions to make our concept crystal clear, and one or two more lecture I will take related to this chapter, and then at the last lecture I will take test. I will give questions and you have to solve those questions honestly without seeing in the answer or in the illustration. Is this point clear? Okay students, so today's question are question number 56 and 62, which we are going to discuss today. Solution, entire solution of question number 56 I won't give you. I will give you only the working note and you have to solve the question. Okay, so here we shall start now. R Limited issued 3 lakh shares of rupees 10 as follows. So on application, rupees 3 is called, on allotment rupees 5 is called, and on first and final call 2 rupees is called. Since this question is very simple, why I took this question, here categories are given. So the application came for 4 lakh 80,000 and those 4 lakh 80,000 was given 3 lakh share. In this manner 40,000 who applied for 40,000. Okay, there may be a few person who has applied, so collectively they are 40,000. They fall in the first category and to them it 30,000 shares were given. To category second 3 lakh was applied and 2 lakh was given, and category third 1 lakh 40,000 shares were applied and 70,000 was given. See, there can be more application, as I told you. The public don't know na how much they will get or not. They will apply according to their choice, but they will get the shares according to a choice of the company, isn't it? Now all the shares were allotted and on pro rata basis, and excess application money was adjusted towards sum due on allotment. There's nothing new, we used to do in the same manner. The excess money is utilized at time of allotment, isn't it? Then there are two applicants, one is Archana and other is Dipali. You can see Archana failed to pay allotment money and her share was forfeited. She was in category first. Okay, and Dipali was in second category. So Archana, I'm writing A for Archana, was in first category and Dipali was in second category. Okay, so Dipali was in second category. Now see, their applied shares are given. So what we have to do? What we have to do? Tell me. Yes, you are correct students. We have to calculate the allotted shares. Okay, now we have to pass the necessary journal entries in R Limited, in the books of R Limited. So I am taking you to the solution. I'm not going to give you entire solution. Now this is the time you should do by yourself. I'm just explaining you through diagram. See, shares issued were 3 lakh, this was by the company. Then application came, 4 lakh were given, 40,000 were given 30,000, 3 lakh were given 2 lakh, and 1 lakh 40,000 was given 70,000. See, the total number is, this is share applied and this is allotted, because it can be only up to share issued, isn't it? All the three categories are mentioned. Now see, Archana and Dipali. So this is share applied, isn't it? Share applied by Archana 1200. So we have to calculate the number of shares allotted, isn't it? So 1200 was applied when the shares application were 40,000, isn't it? So how many shares company gave to Archana? Okay, we are going to calculate 300 into 3, 900 shares. Okay, so 900 shares are given to Archana. Is this clear? And same way we have to calculate shares allotted to Dipali, isn't it? So she fall in second category. So this is the manner, 600 upon 3 lakh into 2 lakh. Is this clear? So how much shares she got? She got 400 shares. Okay. Now Archana gave the application money, but she failed to pay the allotment money and her share were forfeited. Okay, at this time. Clear? And Dipali failed to pay first and final call and her share were forfeited. Okay, is this point clear? Since this shares of Archana were forfeited, there won't be first and final call from 900 shares. Okay, then the total, if we add both the shares, this and these shares, so total is 1300, isn't it? So they were reissued at rupees 8 fully paid up. Okay, rupees 8 fully paid up. Clear? Here it is this point clear to you? The journal entries, you know. So what will be the amount, bank amount? Yes, 4,80,000 into 3, correct. So students knows the solution. Okay, now I am calculating the calls in arrear amount of Archana. Okay, so amount received, she initially targeted 1200 shares, so according to that she paid the money 3600, but company gave only how much share? 900 shares, isn't it? 900 shares. So this much amount was used at the time of application, so remaining 900 is excess money. Is this clear? 900. Now company asked money on allotment, 900 into 5. Is this point clear? But she had 900 in excess, so 3600 becomes calls in arrear because she didn't paid any amount at the time of allotment. Clear? And now calculating the amount of Dipali. See, it is very easy to calculate amount of calls in arrear for Dipali because she has not paid the first and final call. So she was having 400 shares of rupees 2 each, so total is 800 rupees. That is calls in arrear. Is this clear? So now can you tell me the amount of share forfeiture? Yes sir, it is quite easy because the amount received from Archana is 3600, isn't it? The entire amount received from Archana is 3600, that will be taken to share forfeiture, and the amount received from Dipali, then what would be the amount received from Dipali? Sir, 400, and she has paid entire amount up to allotment, so 3200 is the amount received from Dipali. So this is the amount of forfeiture. As you know, share forfeiture is nothing but the amount received on forfeited share, isn't it? So here it is, the amount of share forfeiture, 36 from Archana and 3200 from Dipali. So total company received 6800 on 300 shares. So when there will be reissue of 1300 shares, what will be the journal entry? Yes, bank account debit, then correct, share forfeiture account debit to correct share capital account. Very good students. So share capital will be of 13,000, bank account will be how much? 1300 into 8, and share forfeiture amount, that is debited 2600, 1300 into 2. Is this clear? So the amount we received on share forfeiture on 1300 share is mentioned here, 6,800, and this 26 will be utilized at the time of free issue of shares. So what will be the amount of capital reserve, amount transferred to capital reserve? Yes, correct, 4200. Okay students, now this main calculation I have already explained to you. Now you have to pass the journal entries. Okay, I hope you can do this. Yes, very good student. Now we will discuss one more question, and that is very interesting question. Okay, just question is very small, but focus the point. See, I have already told you. First, let me show you the question, then it will be more clear to you. Yes, this question number 62, and students who are having old book, make sure you have this question. If you don't have this question, then you can take the screenshot of the question. Very interesting. Only one thing I want to tell you, or I want to make your focus on this point. When the amount of share is received on securities premium partially. Okay, because up to now we have discussed when the amount of securities premium is received fully, or when the amount of securities premium is not received. But in this question, the amount of securities premium is received partially. So what will be the treatment? We are going to read this question. We have to pass the journal entry only for forfeiture of shares. Jupiter Limited issued 100 share of rupees 100 each at a premium 40%. That means 40% of 100, that is rupees 40. Is this clear? On application 50, and on allotment 70, including premium, that means 30 plus 40. Okay, and on final call 20, Vinita, who applied for 700 shares and to whom 400 shares were allotted on pro rata basis, did not pay the allotment money. This amount was not paid by her. Okay, so you have to, and her shares were immediately forfeited. You have to pass the entry for forfeiture of shares. Okay, now we will move on to the solution. See, very interesting question it is. So before giving you the final answer, I'll show you the working note. See, how many amount received from Vinita? She applied for 700 shares, and accordingly she paid rupees 50 on those 700 shares. That is 35,000 she paid, isn't it? And amount utilized, she got only 400 shares, so 400 into 50, that is 20,000. Is this clear? This amount was utilized at the time of application. So 15,000 is what? Yes, 15,000 is excess money. Now amount to be received on allotment, when the company will call from Vinita, who is holding 400 share at a rate rupees 70, so amount the company should receive is 28,000, and the amount of share capital will be 12,000 out of that 28,000 and 16,000, isn't it? Because it is 30, isn't it? Because it is 30 rupees here and 40 rupees here, isn't it, out of this 70? Clear? So this is on share capital 12,000, and this amount is on securities premium reserve. We have how much? 15,000. So out of that 15,000, first we will utilize that share capital, and the remaining 3,000 will be taken to securities premium reserve. Okay, because here we received 15,000 extra, so 12,000 is used. Is this point clear? Okay, See here, excess money out of this, and then 3000 here. Clear? Securities premium. This is the amount of share capital, and this is the amount for securities premium. Okay, so the calls in arrear will be 13,000. Clear? This was the point. Now the securities premium amount becomes partially paid and partially unpaid, and at the time of forfeiture of share we will take only that amount which is not received on securities premium, isn't it? Yes sir, got the point. So the journal entry will be share capital account debit 32,000. How sir? 400 shares, isn't it? And 80 rupees. Then the amount received on forfeit, how much we have received? 35,000, out of which 3,000 was used for securities premium, so 32,000. Clear? And this calls in arrear I have shown you. This calls in arrear I have already shown you in the working note. Okay, this also in working note. Okay, clear? So in this way we are going to solve this question. Okay students, I hope this topic and this point is clear to you. Stay at home, stay safe, eat healthy, live healthy, do exercise, and do exercise questions as well. Okay students? Okay sir, bye, take care.